This next video is about the journey from Kas to Turkey via a disused marina. Hope you enjoy. Okay, there we are. Anchor ball right at the back. That's going to protect me from the pontoon. So that's all set. Show you the lazy line that the Marinero's clipped to the front. There it is. You can see it going all the way down to the bottom. So we'll check into the marina office and see what the damage is with the finances. I've got to take my phone and my documentation pack, which has got my passport in, my insurance, my boat's ship's register, and my Turkish import logbook with all the stamps on it. Well, that was the marina office. That cost me 50 quid just for one night. They're not cheap, these, are they? So just moving along here. Nice little place. Plenty of places to park your bike. That's the restaurant. And they have a small bar and a yacht chandlery. Let's have a look in here. Okay, it's alternator replacement time. There's the new one, not quite fitted just yet. I just put the electrical connections back on. Here's the old one. Now, look at all that black dust. Now, that's off the fan belt. This alternator struggles at the best of times to keep up with my electrical demand. And it chews fan belts up like crazy. I'm on the second one already. And I think it's this fan belt dust that's got in there, and that's what's caused it to stop working correctly. But anyway, I'm just going to complete fitting this back onto the engine, and then we'll run her up and see how she behaves. Okay, that's me anchored up for the night. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm near a town called Demry, and I found this little gem of an anchorage. It's the start of a marina that's never been built. There's the entrance. Just coming round and just do a quick 360. There's some fishermen over there and a car just pulling in. There's one boat over there, just behind the sun. And I found it on the Navily app. I'm quite astounded. There's about 9 metres of water here, which is perfect. I've set the chain on 35 metres of chain. So yeah, there's the snubber. I don't think I'll drag tonight somehow. But yeah, what a fabulous place this is. Okay, this is the procedure for raising the mainsail. The auto helm's on, I'm into the wind, and I'm just about to start pulling the sail up. As you can see, it's fairly easy at the moment, but you can see the boom swinging about, which is hampering me as well. But it gets progressively worse as the sail goes up because it's getting heavier, and you can wonder why I've got upper back problems. So it's you've got to be careful not to catch the rigging as you pull the sail up, otherwise you've got to let the sail down again, which is why you've got to keep it into the wind. I'm now doing the last bit now. I'm using the winch on the top there, and that gets the sail, the last foot, to the top. It's important that all the sail goes up when you've got a full sail up without any rigging, reefs. Otherwise you're not going to go as fast. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just checking that all the sails up, and we're all good. Well, good morning, and as promised, after popular request, we have all the sails up. Yippee! There's the mainsail up, no reefs. Got about 10 knots of wind. And we've got a bit of head sail out as well. There we go, look. It's not all the way out, don't need it all the way out. We're doing, what are we doing? 4.5 knots over the ground, so yeah, it's all good. And the engine's off, of course. So happy days. But I've only got 2 hours of this, then I'm into port. The scenery while we're here. There's a catamaran in front of it. I think he's going to the same place as me. But anyway, so here's my route this morning. Doing about 4 knots at the moment. I've just gone 5 degrees to port, further into the wind, because obviously I'm starting to go off route a bit. But there's my destination, Finnecay. Should be there at just about 1:30 this afternoon. So it's not far to travel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay on the sails till about here. Then obviously when I'm turning more to port, I'm going to be going into the wind, so I'm going to have to pull the sails down and put the engine on there for that last leg. So see how it goes. Well, just approaching Finnecay Marina. A few clouds in the sky, 23 degrees in November, which isn't bad, is it? And just across to there. Not sure what that is. Usually oil platforms, but not here, I don't think. So yeah, this is my last port of call in Turkey. This is where I stamp out of customs and head for Cyprus with a bit of luck. So I'll be here for a couple of days. Okay, getting a bit closer to Finnecay Marina now. There's the old Turkish flag on the wall there. They love the flags in Turkey, bless them. Now then, you can just see in the distance, in the middle of the shot, there's a blue sign. That is the fuel point, and that's where I'm heading to first. Get some fuel, and then I'll radio in and get one of the marineros to come and guide me to my berth. So that's the plan for the next hour. Okay, this is my approach to the harbour entrance at Finnecay. As you can see, the marker on the left there, the red band around it means red to port. On the corner there, you'll see in a minute, there's some fishermen, and they're on the other side as well. It's quite sort of, I don't know, polite not to get too close, which unfortunately this time I did, and I got shouted at, as you'll hear in a minute. You see, you hear him shout. So I'm doing a quick turn to starboard just to get away from his fishing line. As you can see, there's more fishermen on the starboard side, so I'm trying to keep away from them. You can see the white tower with the starboard green band around it. I'm now actually in the entrance of Finnecay Marina. There's the fuel station on the right with the blue canopy with the yellow writing, and that's where I'm heading for. But there's a yacht already there, so I'm going to have to tread water with my engine in neutral and just keep a sensible distance behind and wait for him to get out of the way. Okay, that's me at the fuel point now, just waiting for him to pass the hose and fill up down there. Well, good morning from Finnecay. I checked into the marina yesterday, which I'll do a video later of the marina. Nothing to write home about, it's quite nice. I'm just cycling along the motorway. This is the Odd Shoulder. That's great, we could just park your car with the family on a Sunday and then nip down to the beach and have a picnic and do a bit of fishing. Isn't that great? Try doing that on Fairhaven Lake in a November morning. So yeah, I've just been out on my bike ride on my road bike. So just on the way back to the marina. Okay, this is the shipping agency that I use to clear out of Finnecay and leave Turkey. Coming to the end of the 90 days. Quite an involved operation. Mainly to submit all my paperwork. But there might be a bit of a problem with my boat registration certificate, which isn't registered to me, which I thought it was. But somehow he's found out that. I've never had a problem before. I've cleared customs in France, Sardinia and Bodrum, and yet he said it might be an issue, but we'll wait and see. But it's Sunday, everywhere's closed up, so heaven knows when I'll get clearance. Might be tomorrow. Anyway, this is the marina. That's passport police. I think they are the people, the customs. Everything's here. A bit of a yacht chandlery there. And just walking around to where the boat is, which is further down there. Well, that's the end of that video for now. The next video will be the route from Finnecay to Paphos in Cyprus, including some of the journey along the way. So see you then.